This is Azerbaijani Radio Odlar Yurdu at Vancouver Co-op Radio 102.7 FM. And my name is Eyüp Hacıyev, and we have a program dedicated to World Azerbaijani Solidarity Day. This is the January 1st of 2011. So this is the special day. We're celebrating the first day of the new year. We have a special guest in our program today. Who will be joining us soon. Her name is Sevinj Asgarova, and she's the Ph.D. student at School of Social Work at University of British Columbia. Before studying at UBC, Sevinj received a master's degree in social work from Washington University in St. Louis and Bachelor's of Philology from Azerbaijan University of Languages. Sevinj Asgarova has worked with many international organizations in Azerbaijan, such as Save the Children, World Vision, and she was an instructor at Khazar University in Baku. We will be talking about World Azerbaijani Solidarity Day, its history, background, as well as significance to the Azerbaijani community across the world. Sevinj, thank you very much for coming to our studio today. I wish you very successful 2011. I wish all your dreams will come true this year.
Thank you.
And if I may, I just want to go and ask you questions about this day, special day. Please give us some background about the World Solidarity Day for Azerbaijanis.
The 31st of December is celebrated by Azerbaijanis living within and beyond the country annually as World Azerbaijani Solidarity Day. This day is celebrated as a day to remember, honor the struggle of the country. The main content of the day includes national unity, respect to the national and moral values of the Azerbaijani nation, and the feelings, ideas of the nation as one unit working together for a common goal. Today, celebrating the Solidarity Day of the World Azerbaijanis has become moral necessity for the world Azerbaijanis. This day plays a very important role in establishing contacts, unity, and solidarity with the Azerbaijanis living in different countries.
Okay, what's the background behind this day?
And the history of the holiday is connected with the events that occurred 20 years ago. The foundation of the Solidarity Day of the World Azerbaijanis was laid in Nakhchivan on December 31st, 1989, when the USSR and Iran borders were knocked down. And as we know, Azerbaijan was divided into two parts in the 18th century as a result of two wars between Russia and Iran. Two treaties were signed which divided the nation. The treaties were Turkmenchay and Gulistan treaties, and divided the nation. So many years they live in separation. Many families were split. Many years Azerbaijanis living in their motherland had no opportunity to meet with compatriots who live in Iran and to establish any relationship with them. The prohibition of the Soviet period created an obstacle between the relatives. But despite serious pressures of two states, Azerbaijanis living on both banks of the Araz River broke down installation along the then Soviet and Iranian border to reunite with their compatriots who live in Iran. For weeks, voiced slogans calling for a unity, and that event once more demonstrated the might of the Azerbaijanis as a nation. Currently, we know that more than 30 million Azerbaijanis live in Iran. Some 8 million Azerbaijanis live in Azerbaijan. And during that time, the Conference of the Turkish-speaking countries decided to celebrate this day as Solidarity Day of the World Azerbaijanis. Solidarity Day is, as you know, a symbol of this unity.
Okay. Thank you. So I guess it comes from the separation, long history of the separation. We all know that had happened to our nation.
Ramazan gələr. Vəziyyət necədir? Məsələn bile yaxşıdır, yox. Ramazan niyə gəlməyib? Ramazan, əmoğlu. Əmoğlumu çağır gəlsin, əmoğlumu, Ramazanı. Hayırdır? Geliş olan kimin birinci gələcəm Allah qoysa. Külaşdır, emiri külaşdır, danışacaq. Ramazan deylə, akşam danışmışıq, Bakıdan danışmışıq. Gelsin. Bakıdan gelmişim, Bakıdan. Nereye gezdiğini burada?
Задерживайтесь, проходите.
Давай, проходи.
Bayramınız mübarek olsun. Çok hoş geldiniz. Ya Allah, bayramınız mübarek olsun. Çok sağ olun. Allah'a emanet olun.
Bayramınız mübarek. Geldiniz.
Alın kardeş.
Çok şükür, Parvardigar'a. Yaşadık bu günü de Kudaya Parvardigar'a.
Allah bundan bu yana çok görəcəyik inşallah.
Çok şükür.
Yine evinizə gələcəyik. Bundan çok təşkil edəcəksiniz.
Çok şükür, Parvardigar'a.
Allah sizi
Şükürler olsun.
Muvaffaq olasınız inşallah.
Sağ olun. Çok sağ olun.
Atamız şekilleri, atamız! Sultanım! 43'ünde gelirse askeriye gelmeyin! Ben onun oğluyum, ben sizi görmek istiyorum! Yüreğim kesin sizden öteri! Atamın şekilleri, atamın! Vardiya gelip kayıtmayın, ben de lan kitsi oğlu benim! Kitsi oğlu, Cebrail! Fahrettin'in bahtsını, Fahrettin'in! Kala kızı bana diyadın geleni. Oturam, öldüm ben hem çekerim, sen gel, salaklara sen gel.
So, Sevinj, who came up with the idea of this World Solidarity Day, and when was this day first celebrated as a holiday?
On December 16, 1991, the Supreme Assembly of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic took the importance of solidarity of the Azerbaijanis into consideration and declared 31st of December as a holiday of solidarity and unity of Azerbaijanis of the world. Thus, being so near to all Azerbaijanis, the 31st of December is celebrated as a solidarity day of the world Azerbaijanis. But the day was marked officially for the first time during the government of Abulfaz Elchibey. In 1992, and I would say that Abulfaz Elchibey was one of the initiators of breaking the USSR and the Iran borders. However, later, under the decree issued by Azerbaijan ex-president Heydar Aliyev in 1993, December 31st was officially declared as a state holiday, Solidarity Day of the world Azerbaijanis. Since then, except New Year, Azerbaijanis have been marking December 31st Solidarity Day of the world Azerbaijanis, which is very important holiday for all Azerbaijanis living in the world.
Azerbaycan, hoş günlerin geçmir müdam hayalımdan. Azerbaycan, senden uzağa düşsem de ben eşkin ile yaşayıram. Yaralanmış kalbim kimi. Dünya Azerbaycanlılarının hamraylığı günüdür. 31 dekabr. Ve bu günde Naxçıvanın tədbirinə Azərbaycanın bütün rayonları qoşulmuş, bütün səhra simləri dağılır. Başlayırıq birinci simdən. Burada pakrişkalar qoyulur. Sağ tərəfdəki pakrişkada İliç rayonundan gələn yoldaşlar sağ tərəfdən başlayır İliç tərəfə. Hərəkət edilir İliç tərəfə.
Koyuyorsun ben ona ses kalamam. Anıyla mı?
Üstad anlatar, ben etrafımda dayanan yoldaşlardan xahiş edirəm, hamı gelsin aşağı. Bir dənə günlər vardır. Sabahımızı sorsun. Hamı birdən çəkir, hamı birdən.
Sevinj, our next question is how this day is being celebrated across the world. What is special about this day?
Actually, we know that this day is very new in our calendar, and I cannot say that there are any special tradition or custom associated with it, unlike other Azerbaijani holidays, for example, Nowruz. We know that we have thousands of years of history and tradition associated with the celebration of the Nowruz holiday. But the history of this day is only 20 years, and today mainly Azerbaijanis around the world come together to celebrate this day by organizing parties, different cultural events, sending greetings to each other, discussing unity, solidarity, or other important issues for our community. At the heart of unity and solidarity of the world Azerbaijanis, today the urgent task of historical self-determination of our people laid the ideas of Azerbaijani and Azerbaijan statehood. And I would say that today the problem of national unity and solidarity of the world Azerbaijanis is treated in Azerbaijan as a state policy. The issues of forming the abroad residing Azerbaijanis as a diaspora, establishment and strengthening of the connection of the world Azerbaijanis with each other and with their motherland are the main part of today's agenda of the state policy. The independent Azerbaijan state is a mighty factor for solidarity of Azerbaijanis of the world, a reliable buttress for their organizing their admission to the world communities. And so I would say that it is the day when Azerbaijani diaspora agencies, cultural groups, community organizations are encouraged to get together to celebrate their culture and engage in different joint initiatives and activities to promote the interests, national moral values, rights and ideas of Azerbaijani.
So Sevinj, next question is, how do you congratulate your friends and other Azeris in this day? What do you say to them? So can you tell something to our listeners?
Actually, I would say simply that Happy World Azerbaijani Solidarity Day and Happy New Year. And as you see, I told both the Solidarity Day and New Year. So because as coincidence, the International Solidarity Day of Azerbaijanis is the same day as New Year's Eve. Therefore, all New Year greeting cards, messages that we received always sound like this. I would like to congratulate you with the New Year and International Day of Solidarity of all Azerbaijanis. So which means that we can celebrate two holidays together. So we celebrate Solidarity Day in conjunction with New Year. It is part of Azerbaijani New Year, and it is today it's much more important even than the New Year. So that's why I once again congratulate all Azerbaijanis on the occasion of Solidarity Day of World Azerbaijanis and New Year. Wish each of you happiness, prosperity, and peace.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for inviting.
No, it was a pleasure to having you. Okay, we just have a listener calling who wants to join to our program online. His name is Hussein Bey. And hello.
Hello.
Salam Hussein Bey.
Salam, salam.
It's Ayub Hajiyev. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
And thank you very much for calling to our studio.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, we hear you.
Okay. I, as a Canadian Azeri, would like to appreciate all the people who participate in this program, Club Radio and Azerbaijani Radio. And also, I have my best wishes for all the Azerbaijanis around the world for this Unity Day. And I'm very glad that incident happened in several years ago in both parts of the Aras River, and Azerbaijani people gathered together and break all those bands which separate those. And I'm very glad to hear you and your voice.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Hussein Bey. It's definitely a pleasure to have you in our program, and we all are very happy that this day actually had happened. Those boundaries between that divided our nation for 200 years was eventually broken. And I want to also congratulate you with this day, International Solidarity Day for Azerbaijanis, and I want to wish you Happy New Year.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
You.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.